This video is meant to serve as an overview of the Gardner-Webb School of Education dissertation site. We hope you will use the information provided as you create both your proposal and your dissertation. So this is the home page. This is where you land when you click the link to get you to this site. And you'll notice on the front page that there are links: the style guide and sample dissertation template, proposal and dissertation processes, required documents for the proposal, required documents for the final defense, and information about committee members. So in order to navigate this site, you can click the links here on the main page, but clicking up here will allow you to navigate between pages. So if we start at the Style Guide and Sample Dissertation Template page, you will see that there is a style guide that gives you an overview of all of the requirements for the School of Ed's dissertation, and it shows you the margins, APA information, deadlines, font, margins, etc. So this is a good document for you to look at. Then there's a sample dissertation template, and when you click it, it gives you, again, additional information. It shows you how the requirements look in practice, and this is pieces and parts of other dissertations, just so that you can see how it's supposed to look. Everything that's highlighted in yellow are instructions to you as you create. It may be a good idea to download this template and then delete parts so that your work is automatically formatted. That might be a good idea. It may be one strategy that you decide to use. There are proposal and dissertation processes, and it starts with information and requirements for the proposal defense, and then goes on to about information and requirements for the dissertation defense. So you can go here and read. There is a link here that shows you step-by-step information and actions that you need to take prior to your proposal defense, after you have successfully defended your proposal, then after you've collected research and written your final dissertation, so prior to the final defense steps that you need to take, and then after your successful final defense steps that you need to take, and then even after you've had a successful defense, there's still work to be done, and it has to be approved by the Dean of the School of Education. So after that has happened, there are steps to take. And then this page also reiterates the deadlines that you need to adhere to in order to apply for graduation in each of the semesters. So it's March 11th and April 1st for a May graduation, June 11th and July 1st for an August graduation, and October 11th and November 1st for a December graduation. One of the things that you do need to know is that before you go to final defense, you will get your dissertation professionally edited. So you and your chair will give you approval to send it to your committee. Your committee will give you feedback, and once you've received that feedback, you and your chair will determine that it's time to send your work to the professional editor at Gardner-Webb. And then while it's being professionally edited, you and the editor will probably work back and forth a little to make sure that you get it professionally edited and it's ready to go. Then at your final defense, you will bring a copy of your final dissertation to the defense, a hard copy along with digital copies. And if there are any changes at the final defense, if there are minor changes, then you will submit those to your chair, and you and the chair will determine that they're ready to go, and you'll follow the next steps. If there are major revisions after the final defense, then you will resubmit to the professional editor to make sure that those changes accurately reflect the style guide and APA. Don't forget that there is a fee associated with the professional editor, and you will need to pay that before you receive those services. All right, so that's information there. And then there are required documents for the proposal, committee forms, dissertation proposal approval forms, and then IRB documents. There's the application to conduct research and the city certification that you have to, your certificate that you have to include with your application to conduct research on the IRB form. They can be found at this Gardner Web site, and so if you click here, you will land on the IRB page, and manuals and forms here will take you to the application to conduct research and other links that you might need as you are conducting the research. There are informed consent templates that you are required to use. So there's the general informed consent template, and then there is the parental consent template. Then there is a checklist that's required. So when you submit your IRB application to your chair and to the School of Education, you will use this checklist, and you'll use this page as a cover sheet, and you will check to make sure that all of these components are included in your application. You will sign it, your chair will sign it, and then it will go to the School of Education before it goes on to the IRB committee at the university. In addition to the proposal documents, when it's time for your final dissertation defense, there are some documents that you will need. There's a final committee action dissertation defense approval form, and of course you want that signed, and which means that you passed your defense, and you will download this, and this is something that you will need. But in addition, on this page, there is a link to a form that you fill out, which is contact information, because we want to be able to keep up with you after you've graduated. That same form is found here. This is the link to the same form. So as you get close to final dissertation, you can click it here and fill it out and make sure that that has already happened. And then the last thing that's on here is committee member information. You will see that there are both full-time and adjunct faculty, and some of this information is also found on the Gardner Web information on the School of Education page from the Gardner Web website, but we've included it here too, so you will notice that there are full-time faculty members and adjuncts, and their name, what areas of research they're interested in, and also just to help you where they usually teach, and also where they live personally. And that may help you choose someone who you would like to be on your committee, or who might have a specialty area that would be of benefit to you. Okay, so this is an overview of the website, and use this as you are creating your work, and good luck to you.